Short films are a really great window into other people's lives. They're short snippets of a different experience. You don't have to commit, I guess, 2 hours to living someone else's life. But it's also just a great way for encouraging filmmakers to pick up the camera, for encouraging stories that we've never told before. It really is, I guess, the first step in marking that change within our media.
The film that I made for Blacktown Shorts is called Ankara Pride. It's a documentary about an African fashion designer based in Blacktown. Her name is Blessing. It also is about other things. It's about, the experiences of being a refugee and migrant in Australia. It's about, younger generations trying to, find their identity, being a hybrid in the middle. And it's about just, someone being from Western Sydney and the struggles they go through.
I'm really proud of representing Blacktown through this and showing off Blacktown as my backdrop and having locals act in it as well, because I think just like Hollywood and all that, we need our own people on our screens. I want to inspire other artists, not necessarily in film, but I know painters, and Paula was a poet, and I know Western Sydney is a huge inspiration. Just being from the West is a big thing for artists. So proud to be a Westie.
It's really important for me to be able to do that, to tell my community stories, because nobody's telling those stories, firstly, and secondly, being from the inside, I kind of can tell the story, if that makes sense. I know what they mean I know the ins and outs. I'm not necessarily, I might be a tourist in another person's culture. I'm not a tourist in my own culture. I really like what Riz Ahmed said. He talked more about representation and how pivotal that is to a community.
It sounds like something on the side, you've got your main thing going on, and let's sprinkle a little bit of diversity on top of that. and that's not what it's about for me. It's about representation, and representation is absolutely fundamental in terms of what we expect from our culture and from our politics. We all want to feel represented, we all want to feel seen and heard and valued, so right. I prefer to talk about representation.
With these films in Blacktown Shorts, I just want audiences to experience Western Sydney within all its, within the magnitude of the experiences here. They are so varied, and Western Sydney is a sprawling sort of city that people often think is one area, but really it's made up of so many diverse experiences that create sort of a kaleidoscope of what this area really is.